Hello, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. We are looking at number 7. This year, 2023, is a 7 number, a universal number, representing wholeness, perfection in numerology, both physical and spiritual. This is a number associated with ascension and a life free of obstacles in various cultures, searching for a deeper meaning, for enlightenment and awakenings. This is going to be huge this year. Ancient beliefs from around the world believed that the seventh son of the seventh son would be gifted with magical powers, both good and evil, giving it a strong link to many religions and folklore around the world. Now, you heard of the 7 seas, the 7 chakras, the 7 continents, the 7 colours in the rainbows, 7 worlds. It's going to be huge, okay? Many evolutions, there are going to be makeovers and upgrades on all levels here. The possibilities are endless. Technology and the internet may play an even bigger hand too for 2023 as people embrace new ways of doing things and digital tools, but also people will need to develop a greater understanding of the nature. Now, if we're working a lot with ascension, if we're working a lot with technical things, if we're working in kind of like up here land, if you like, we're going to really need to have that down to earth connection. We're going to need to spend more time in nature, or more time where we can excuse me, more time where we can ground ourselves. Grounding ourselves is going to be super important this year because of that elevation energy that's coming up. We're going to need that balance, really. We're going to need that balance on a spiritual level, but also on a personal level, okay? So a massive understanding of the connections coming around us. Forgiveness and gratitude will become more apparent in 2023, freeing us from past karmic ties or unhealthy past belief patterns, things that have held us back. This will give us way to a new pathway, to new curiosities and to openness, to move forward. Now, 7 can be also known as the emotional healer, carrying a vibration that is gentle and loving to soothe all ways of and bring in basically a nicer, brighter energy to all situations. The 7th house in astrology is Libra, which also is ruled by Venus, and this connects to relationships, bringing harmony to situations, seeing the beauty in things and preferring to work alongside with others, not against them. Helping both yourself and others. You are the sparkler that others are going to light theirs from. The number 7 people are described as intelligent, deep thinkers, philosophers, scholars, and they tend to overanalyze. I've got a little thing going on there. They tend to overanalyze and dissect everything. So this is what we're going to be doing this year. Before making any decision, we're going to be going deep. Visionary, they are visionaries, they are unique, and they have a unique way of thinking outside the box. So again, this is the energy that we're having, different energy, thinking outside the box energy. The number 7 can bring success and much improvement in your career sector. It is a high energy vibe and will support plans to propel you in new ways of thinking for fresh ideas, something different, somewhat different to how you have been thinking. You'll have the energy to push forward with your goals and go that extra mile to stand out and be counted. It's all about being different. It's all about thinking outside the box. It's all about fresh approach to things. What we've been doing might not have been working, so we're having a reboot. Many of this will become more apparent through the first quarter and into the second half of the year. So keep practical and level-headed while you ride out any of the bumps. And we've got, astrology-wise, we've got planets retrograde coming out direct, back into retrograde, back to direct. So there's a bit of, to and froing going on here anyway. Ask for support. This is a collective year, so ask for support and help. People will want to help you this year. People are ready to help expand love, to help share their love. The number 7 year can be very profitable for your finances, especially around the middle of the year. But first we need to get super organized. Now the planets will also lend their support in favor of bringing daily routines, getting organized, getting some order really into our lives and taking some control especially now, it's going to help for the rest of the year. Okay, now if there are some complications that hit or some errors that might have been made in ill judgment later on in the year, if we get organized now, that's going to limit that. All right, you'll need to think super wise and make long-term plans to support 2023. So thinking long-term, but thinking new, thinking outside the box, to prepare, be ready. In relationships, the number 7 is super important because it is unconditional. It brings connections to love. It brings a stronger understanding and a deeper connection to your present love or new relationships. Okay, if you're single, you could find that you're more ready for love now than ever, and you're more ready for a compassionate love rather than or that sparks flying love. You're finding the right partner for you. Okay, you're not worried about what other people say, what other people view. This is the right partner for you. Those that are in relationships, you could find that together you've got some spiritual growth. There is this understanding, deeper understanding about what you both want there within that relationship. Self-love will also become really apparent as we focus on our personal needs and emotions, loving ourselves obviously first in order to be and to give love. That penny finally drops that we need to do that. We need to do that. By the end of the year, things need to be kept calm and collective. Any anger, get rid of, shine light to it with love. It's really important this year that we start to understand our words, our effects, how our actions can do more damage than perhaps what we've understood. There's this like awakening where we just get it. We understand things this year, this penny dropping moment, particularly to do with love, particularly to do with our vibration, law of attraction. We are what we think, that our energies can manifest, that we will attract exactly who we are. Things going to resonate. That it's all happening this year. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you won't fall out with your loved ones, but it will be that you might be more chilled, that you won't get that you'll be less wired up, or that you'll have a deeper understanding. You'll see their point of view a bit more. You'll see the bigger picture. So 2023, because of this alignment, because of this reconnecting on a deeper level and spending time with Mother Nature a lot more, understanding what works for us, not being told what to do, and being fed up of this is going to work, that is going to work. We're going to be like, is it, or do we need to find some work in ourselves? This is going to bring much better peace, which is in turn is going to bring us more healthier. It's going to make us want to be more accountable for our health, accountable for actions. We are done with listening to other people tell us what to do. That doesn't work. We have to be accountable for things. And this year we're going to find that. This year we're going to find that whether it's relationships, whether it's money, whether it's health, whatever it is, we're going to start to take personal responsibility a lot more. We're going to start to be more accountable, because that 7 number in tarot, the 7 is like a check-in number, if you like. It's a reevaluation number. It's like, do I really want to go down this pathway? Is this where I want to put all my emotions? So you can look at it this year being the 7, the lucky year of, am I on the right track of things, or do I need to change things? Am I ready to evolve into this magical being? Yes, I am. Great. Fuck it, let's go for it. Or am I like, am I still being puppeteered somewhere along the line? I think I'm going to break away from that, because that's clearly not working for me. So the 7 year is a reevaluation year to take you on your true purpose, to take you on your true pathway there. It is going to help you build your physical strength as well as your mental strength through all this awakening. So you're going to feel better. It's going to be a healthier year for you. Mental health will still need to be very, very much in the picture there. And this is where the balance of doing things, spending time in nature, finding harmony and things, living your life in a peaceful, loving, in a direct way. Mental health is going to be very, very strong this year for people as they wake up to things. Okay, so we need to be super supportive to those people that are waking up there. But we are halfway there. Okay. It's common sense. Do things, if you find that your mental health is suffering, do things that take you away from that. Social media is terrible for mental health problems. We know that spending time in nature, taking yourself out of the drama is the best thing for it there. So take personal responsibility. Stop blaming everyone else, that they're making me feel like this, they're making me feel like that. Do something about it. This is that wake up year. This is that the year that gives you your power back, that check-in year to see if you're on the right track or not. Are you happy with where your life is going? Do you want to change something? You're going to have the power to change it this year, and that luck to turn things around, to take back control of your life. You've got to start from you though. This is really important, that as you check in with this 7 year, that you bring that luck to yourself, that you stop blaming this person and that person for the way your life is going, that you take responsibility and that you make those changes yourselves. But also, this is the year that you ask for help and support. You don't need to struggle on your own. There are people now really wanting to help you, really wanting to support you, and they are going to shine their light on you. And once they've done that, you will then be in a position to shine your light onto someone else. And this is how it's going to expand the collectiveness. There is going to be huge awakenings, huge penny dropping moments, and just big clarification. It's going to be magical this year. So first of all, I would recommend that you check in with yourself. Check in on your life. Look at your money, look at your relationships, look at your home, look at wherever. Is it a 10 out of 10? You deserve a 10 out of 10. And if it isn't a 10 out of 10, what can you do about it? Maybe it's a job and you're like, but I've got all my debt, I need to pay my debt, I can't change my job because I owe X amount. Well, start paying things off. Look at how you can change things. Look at what you don't use in your house. Get it on eBay, Etsy, whatever, vintage, anything. Maybe do a few extra hours if you need to do them. Look at ways that you can help yourself, all right? It might not be an overnight thing, but this year you've got the chance to really rebuild and reset things. Not happy in a relationship? Do something about it, all right? Not happy with your health? Do something about it. Not happy with whatever it is? Maybe you are happy, maybe everything's fabulous, which would be great. Everything is great. Talk about it, share it with people, be an inspiration to people. Let people know that you made these changes and that it works. And be authentic with that. And then be ready to help those that want to change their life as well. So this year is going to be super magical for everyone. It's a lucky year, particularly around finances. I'm going to do a different video on the year of the rabbit, because that is also going to be awesome, and particularly to do with finances. So we've got a strong financial connection this year to really help ourselves get out of things, which is just as well with the way that everything's going. But fear not, we're going to be back in control, guys. All right. So this is a lucky year, a lucky year. Keep telling yourself this is going to be a lucky year. This is a year where you can recheck in with yourself and you can change that vibration if you're not happy with it, and where you can really start to live your best life ever. So take care. Thanks for watching. See you soon.